What's up, everybody, and welcome to episode 13 of the For Life Basketball Cards podcast/video series. If you guys didn't know yet, I did create a YouTube channel. If you're watching me on YouTube, then you're here. First thing I wanted to talk about today was the eBay taxes that just kind of rolled through. Before, guys, as you guys may or may not know, eBay didn't charge tax, and only if you're in the state you're in. So I'm in California. If the seller lived in California as well, you would get charged a tax. But other than that, there wasn't really any tax on the products. But as of last night, or I think today, you get taxed on any product you buy. So I didn't really know that until I got charged for it. So kind of a bummer. But what does this mean basically for your average card buyer? For one, it basically gets people to go back into card shops just because if eBay's charging a tax and the card shop's charging the tax, it makes more sense just go to your card shop, local card shop, if they have the card you're looking for, and get that card. So it is, I guess, a benefit for small card shop owners, but for guys like me, I guess, who are trying to find deals and stuff like that, eBay was the place because you never get taxed. So you can get better deals. But we are seeing places like ComC open up, which if you guys don't know what ComC is, it's basically like a card website where you can buy and sell cards. Basically, if you're selling cards, you ship it to them and they kind of distribute it from there. But if you're buying cards, you basically have to have like a subscription almost and put money into your account. And then from there, you can buy the cards that you want. I don't know if you get charged a tax or not. I would have to look into that. But I think websites like that opening up, if they don't charge a tax, would be something to look at for people that are especially buying in bulk and stuff like that. Another interesting thing was Best Buy. I bought from a couple Pokemon cards from them, or Pokemon tins and an Elite Trainer box from them, and they didn't charge me a tax. So I wonder if Best Buy now has to charge a tax as well. I don't really know, but we'll see. It's interesting stuff. So now eBay, you get taxed. So basically today I did make a pretty big purchase. If you guys don't know who Lonzo Ball is, this is his card, Lonzo Ball rookie card. It's a base rookie card right here. I've been investing in these for a while now. I did make a purchase of a lot of 70 Lonzo Ball rookie cards. So that's pretty big. Usually you're right around the 1, 2, 3, maybe 10 range of. That's usually what I invest in. But I bought a 70 lot for about $5.09 per card, which I thought was a pretty solid deal because I'm going to be looking at it as an investment. But basically, I did get taxed on it about I think like 20 something dollars. So if I didn't get taxed, it would have been in the 4 range per card. But I'm cool with the 509 because these are selling for. I've seen some go for 10 in the last couple of days, so I think it was a good deal. Basically, what I'm going to be doing with those is once I get them in, I'm going to see all the ones that can be graded, and I'll send all the ones that I think are going to be PSA 10s and send those in. So I'm hoping for maybe like 25, 30 that are PSA 10 worthy. I'll send those in to the group sub for PSA, probably a 30-day service. And then the other ones, I'm just going to hold it and kind of sell them off as, I don't know, as I wish. I do think this Lonzo Ball rookie card will probably be a $15 to $20 card during the season, probably around February. House of Highlights already posted something about him today where he threw up a lob to Zion. I think we're going to be seeing that a bunch with the Pelicans. I think they have an underrated team. Super fun to watch team. And their team's really incorporated with culture, if you think about it. Lonzo Ball, over 2 million followers, or I think he's at 5 million followers on Instagram. Zion around the same thing. Ingram's super nice. People are kind of forgot about Ingram in a way, and Josh Hart's a solid player with Drew Holiday, so it's going to be a nice team. And I think we're just going to be seeing a lot of videos on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok and all that sort of stuff of seeing Lonzo lobs to Zion, which just off that, I think the demand of his card will be there. I mean, his demand was shot over the summer just because of the injuries and stuff. So $5 a card, I think is a pretty good deal. In comparison to him, a De'Aaron Fox card will cost you around 15 to 25. So basically 3 to 4 times a Lonzo Ball card. A Luka Doncic card is going for 20, which is the market value for it. So Lonzo Ball right now, I think it's a good pickup if you're interested. It's going to be the Lonzo Ball base card. Another couple guys I've been picking up as well has been the D'Angelo Russell rookie card. This is a PSA 10. I've been picking it up for around $45 to around $55 a card. Which brings me to, a lot of you guys have been asking, how do I go through my selection process of picking players and cards? There isn't like a set thing or a formula in a way that I go through and say, hey, this is what I'm going to do. It's kind of like sometimes out of the blue, but specifically for NBA, I like investing in young point guards, just because I think those are the guys that have the most potential. Number one, they always have the ball in their hands, right? They're always going to be the guy just because the ball is going to be in their hands most of the time. And the stars are usually going to be your point guard type players, so it makes sense. So yeah, like guys like Lonzo Ball, D'Angelo Russell, De'Aaron Fox, Luka Doncic, he's basically like a shooting guard / point guard. Those are the guys I'm kind of going after. And then again, young guards have the most potential. So you can pick up their cards for way cheaper than, they'll be, like, let's say they turn into a Damian Lillard. I don't know how much his cards are. They're probably, around $100 or so. So investing them in early where you can pick up a base for a couple bucks in a couple years could turn into, $20, $30 if you get these graded, more than that. And then I also invest in Hall of Famers. So that's the other side of it where I love to invest in, just because, especially now, since, I think cards are undervalued in general. There's a lot of money to be made in buying Hall of Famer type guys' cards, especially before they hit the Hall of Fame. So a guy like, let me pull up a guy that will probably be in the Hall of Fame. Oh, here we go. So a KG rookie card. So the one that I have is a 1995 Stadium Club Kevin Garnett PSA 10 rookie card. So this card is actually, it's not just a regular Topps. I do have his regular Topps one of this, but this is actually a Stadium Club, so it's a little bit more pristine. I have about 5 of these. I picked them up for $50 a card, which I thought was a steal just because it's not the regular Topps. It's just a higher level card in general, and it's a pretty nice looking card. His Wolves jerseys looks good on him with the green and the blue. We don't really see that much anymore. So he will 95 to 100% be a Hall of Famer this coming year. So this card value, just off him becoming a Hall of Famer, will go up. Even at $50, there's not a lot of these this specific card out there. I think there's only I forgot the exact number. I think there's only 40 to 50 of these PSA 10s out there, and I already have 5 of them. So just an undervalued card in general, and then he's also going to be a Hall of Famer. So the bump's going to be there. And then a guy that's already a Hall of Famer is this, Shaq rookie card. His Fleer Shaq rookie cards, I got these for around $25 a card. I have about 6 of them. So pretty cool card. This is the only rookie card of Shaq that has him in a black jersey as well. Which I don't really look at most of the time. I don't really look at how the card design is. I think most card designs in general are pretty good. But it does come into fact that this is his only one with a black Orlando uniform, and I think this is his best looking card out of all the rookie cards he has. So at $25 a pop, it seemed worth it. Again, this is the card that me and Heroes for Sale were looking at a month month and a half ago, and we were about to buy him, and Heroes for Sale, just for some extra feedback, DM Gary V and basically asked him, hey, is our like hypothesis here right? We saw the pop report of these. We're only about, I think they were like 40 or something like that. And he basically, once he DM'd him that, he agreed with us. He said, yeah, like you're right, whatever, and bought up all of these cards that we were gonna get. So it was cool because, I guess what we were researching and what we found was correct. But the shitty part was he snagged all the cards, but then we were able to find a couple more of these around. So basically me, Heroes for Sale, and Gary V probably's got most of the market of this specific card. So definitely going to be interesting to see where this card goes in the future. The prices are probably going to get up there. Another guy I'm looking at is the you guys probably already know, the Kobe 138. I've been preaching about this card. Super undervalued card. Got about 8 or 9 of these somewhere. And the prices went up. Now they're selling for around 150. But for 150 for a Kobe rookie card, guys, is a steal. A LeBron Topps 221 is going for 500. So just comparison off that, this card is a steal right now. So again, if you bought like 10 of these for whatever, 150, they go up to 500 in a year or so. You're going to be making some good money. As well as in soccer, I know you guys probably have started to see me talk about soccer. It's the Kylian Mbappe rookie card. This one is the one that I have in my hand currently is the Moho Prism. So it's actually got a good look to it. PSA 10, I got these for around 40. It's a steal just because, well, in my opinion, it's a steal just because this is the guy that's going to be taking over after Messi and Ronaldo. And if you've seen his cards, or Messi's and Ronaldo's cards, man, they're crazy expensive. You can see some of them go for 8-9 grand. But even at those prices, they're undervalued. Just because if you look at a Jordan rookie card, those goes for hundreds of thousands of dollars, PSA 10s. And you compare that to soccer, which technically soccer is a more global sport than basketball, even though basketball's huge. Just in the U.S. basically soccer is not as popular. But if you look at those types of stars and you compare it to Jordan, soccer cards in general are undervalued. So those Ronaldo and Messi cards, even though they're 8 grand or whatever, still seem undervalued to me. So this Kylian Mbappe card, if he does eventually turn into a Messi and Ronaldo type player, which I'm pretty sure he will be, at $40 for not just a base, a Moho, that's going to be a pretty expensive card one day. This is more of a long-term investment, though, not something where I'm going to quick flip it. Probably be keeping it with me for a while. So yeah, guys, that's kind of everything for today. I appreciate you guys listening. You guys probably know me from @FullLifeBasketballCards, my Instagram page. And then I also have a TikTok @FullLifeBasketballCards. Just hit 1,000 followers on there, so thank you. I also have a Twitter page @FullLifeBasketballCards. If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure you like and subscribe. That would mean a ton for me. If you're listening on Spotify, give me a follow. Let me know what you think. I appreciate it, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.